Greetings, Sophisticated Intuition here. Today I'm going to be providing you with your yearly forecast of 2021. This is a general message and it may not resonate with all of you. You may view your ascendant and moon sign messages for more information. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. This is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius. Angels, archangels, ancestors, ascendant masters, and the Holy Spirit. What is it that Sagittarius need to know for the year of 2021? The year of 2021 for Sagittarius, please. My oven is in the midst of preheating, so we may hear a little beep in the background. Don't let that freak you out or anything. For Sagittarius, what is it that they need to know for the year of 2021? Ooh, I like this message so far. It's one card out. Oh, it's doubling down on me. Okay. Sagittarius, for the year of 2021, Spirit, what is it that they need to know, please? Yikes. Way too many. Gemini. Pluto can show up in there. Just one card, please, from this deck for the Sagittarius. What is it that they need to know for the year of 2021, please, Spirit? All right, so it sounds like your message, Pluto, wants to keep coming out there. I'm going to stick it in the center. So if it comes out, then we know it's real. Not just a slip and slide. But anytime the deck takes a while for me to call out, for the cards to call out, it always ends up being a pretty deep message. So we'll see what all comes out here. But there we go. Beautiful. Whoa. It's going to be deep, y'all. Hold on. All right. So nurture. Sirius. Okay. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm just going to tell y'all right away that I have been doing my astrology and planetary alignment homework. I did not feel confident enough to make sure that I included that in today's messages. But as we go forward, I will definitely be well-versed, or at least semi-versed in the astrology and how that translates into your message, okay? So, nurture, Ceres, okay? This is beautiful energy. I feel like, Sagittarian, one, you're nurturing yourself. I feel like you are connecting with what nurturing is. Okay, so I'm going to say this. I don't know that all Sagittarians are like this, but I'm not that good with children. I have 3 of them, okay? I'm not that good with children. And I'm pretty sure childhood has something to do with it, whatnot. But, everybody knows that about me, or at least when my children were young, even, I wasn't the babysitter. Everybody knew that because I didn't have that good of a patience. That's total terrible grammar, but whatever. My patience was thin with small children specifically, not like 3 to 5, but like somewhere between 6 to 9 because they can talk. And they often don't listen, okay? Stop jumping on that. Sit down, be still, okay? So I would lose my patience. So, anywho's, as the years have progressed, I have tapped into mothering, nurturing. We can't hold the children's hands all their lives, but I've tapped into that energy a whole lot more. And it's not just with my children, but it's other children. It's with adults, in this line of practice that I do. I have to nurture. I have to be nurturing, I should say. People are looking for that energy. Okay. So Sagittarius, I said all of that to say that I feel like you are tapping into that. So many of you are very good mothers and very good fathers and just connect with children just easily. And I feel like you're going to be in that energy for the year of 2021. So I was saying, who was it? I think Pisces, it might have been Virgo, And there was one other one I can't think of right now, where in their message, okay, aside from their zodiac collective message, there was a message for them for the collective in terms of their mission, okay? And I feel like Sagittarius, you're also getting a hint of that here, okay, in your message of remembering to nurture yourself and be nurturing towards others, okay? Why? Because that's going to lift the vibration, okay? My nose is itching like crazy, so I must be on to something. All right, I won't linger on that one, okay? We'll come back if anything else comes out. For Sagittarius, what is it that they need to know for the year of 2021? Please, Spirit. Okay. Well, wow. Oh, yes. Okay. Sign of Sagittarius. What is it that they need to know for the year of 2021? Well, okay. High Priestess energy. Okay. Hold on. Too many. Well, okay. That's one. All right. Knight of Swords. Okay. We'll get to it. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So, and there goes the beep. The King of Cups is showing up in your reading because Sagittarius, again, I just feel like your message is really coming off about the collective as a whole, not just the Sagittarian collective, but there is something here for the Sagittarian collective as well as individuals. So what I'm getting is boundaries being set here, okay? But let me clarify, and then we're going to get into the message because this King of Cups is highly tied to this Saturn energy that's shown up as well, okay? This is for Sagittarius here. What is it that they need to know for the year of 2021? Wow. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. Great. High Priestess want to come out again. Two of Wands. Okay. Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So Sagittarius, you're feeling a little I'm hearing stressed, okay? I'm hearing stressed, but I'm hearing no, you're not sleeping. This doesn't have anything to do with stress necessarily. Stress can cause us to not sleep. Some of you Sagittarians are feeling stressed. So let me just tell y'all right now. I meditated and requested to be able to hear very loudly and clearly in all my clairs. Okay, so audio, visual, and I forget what it's called when you feel, but I just always say be able to feel. Anyways, let me get to the point here because I'm trying not to make these messages too long with my babbling. But so they're flooding me, okay, with vision and feeling and hearing a little bit all at once in some of the messages. So it's a lot because I'm hearing stress and then I'm hearing sleepless nights, okay, or seeing sleepless nights, okay. And I can identify with this. I am going to use this example because just last week, the week before, excuse me, what transpired was on last week, but the week before, I kept waking up at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Okay, not on some of the nights I was waking up at 2. Some of the nights I would wake up at 2, and then I would wake up at 3, and then one of the nights I woke up at 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and I don't have to be up until 5. Sometimes I try to get up at 4:30, but my alarm is the earliest alarm that I have set is for 4:30, so I don't have to be up until 5 a.m. And I was going to bed pretty early, but not early enough to be waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I could feel energetically something coming, but I couldn't pinpoint it. Yes, I'm an empath. Yes, I'm a tarot reader. And I did not read for myself to find out. Sometimes I do when that happens, but I felt something coming energetically. And so I just chose to just wait to see what it was. Okay. Instead of tapping in and finding out, I just wait to see what it was. But I was having sleepless nights, but I wasn't necessarily stressed about anything in particular. I am, so I'm going to use me as an example. I've got a lot going on. Okay. 9 of Swords. I've just got a lot going on. I've got my regular 9 to 5, which, there's a lot of effort and energy that has to go into that. Okay. Essentially, to break down my role, I'm a teacher. Okay. But not in the sense of, K through 12 education, but I do training. Okay. And so I'm a teacher. So I have to have lesson plans and prepare for that and blah, 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 blah. So I've got that going on. Then aside from that, I have great and grand intentions for sophisticated intuition that I would like to see come into full manifestation in the year of 2021. I'm also trying to set intentions for my own personal, goals and things like that. Also, I have all these rituals and things that I do for the new year, right? And then I took a couple of trips. Like, this is what I'm saying, 9 of Swords. There was just a lot going on. Then I also have the book and everything, okay? So I think you're getting the point. I have a lot going on, but I'm not necessarily in a low vibration, like I'm worried about things not going right, or maybe something went wrong and it's not going, how I wanted it to, whatever. Some of us may be feeling that way. Some of us may be dealing with, things didn't work out and so we're stressed over that. But others of us are just having some type of sleepless night. Something's keeping you up just because you have a lot to do and you want to maximize your time type of energy. That's kind of what I'm getting. But to go back to that example that I was trying to bring to the forefront here is that, so I was having that the week before, which was New Year's week, I think. Last week, we had the whole thing that happened at the Capitol, okay? And finally, that night is the first night that I slept all the way through until my 5 o'clock alarm. I don't know if I didn't set my 4:30 or if I just slept through it, but I slept all the way through my 5 o'clock alarm after the night of the event occurring. And that's when I was able to realize what that energy was that was coming towards me, what that was keeping me up. So when we're woken, I don't know if that's whatever. When you awake out of your sleep at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, that is the spirit trying to get your attention, especially if you do the work that I do, asking you to pray and connect and tap in, come behind the veil is what it's saying, okay? And yes, you need to be mindful of what spirit is calling you, but definitely it's spiritual energy trying to get your attention, because that's when spirit is most active, okay? And spirit was trying to tell me about this situation that was coming up, but here I was too focused on my own stuff, okay? So that's what I'm getting with this 9 of Swords. All right, I stayed there for a long time. Let's move on. Saturn, boundaries, limitations, delays, responsibilities. So that's not what this is about, not delays. This is about you setting boundaries in your life, Sagittarius, for the year 2021, setting limits, okay? Making distinct lines in the sand here. That's what I'm hearing, okay? And that's why that King of Cups was coming up for me. It's like you have all this love in your heart, okay? And I'm not talking about romance. I'm talking about you want to make sure your family's okay, your coworkers are okay, the world is okay. You're just trying to take on everything, but you need to set some limits and some boundaries to it, okay? Because first and foremost, love yourself. Okay. Then it doubles down here with this Aries energy. Okay. That's the Emperor. Okay. So, and it's in the center of your reading, Sagittarius. So I'm really getting strongly like a focus on getting control. Okay. All this, even if it's not a lower vibration, we don't need to be in the 9 of Swords energy. We don't need to be, all over the place. There's a need here for you to get centered. Okay. Look at this King of Cups. Look, watch, look. Listen, the Hermit is right under that, okay? And look how he is levitating, okay? Centered. There's something, the Hermit's not applying here, but I just got drawn to the image, okay? So the meaning of the Hermit is not jumping out for me, but the image of just being centered here, okay? It's very important for you, Sagittarius, to nurture yourself, okay? All right, so, my God. Look what showed up. Sacred Union, Juno. Okay. I don't know why I say it like that, but Whatever. So sacred union is here for you in the year of 2021, Sagittarius. That is absolutely amazing. Okay. And I think that learning to set boundaries, your standards, right, is going to help you with your sacred union. Okay. And having, I feel like just there's an even flow here. I'm hearing yin and yang. Okay. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. And you called it in. Look, the Magician with the Knight of Cups. In the year 2021, Sagittarius, you have called in or are calling in the love of your life, okay? Whatever that may mean. Now, you do or they do, now it's you, Sag, need to set some limits, some boundaries. There may be some of you, and this is not uncommon with a Sagittarian connection, to not cohabitate, okay? You need your own personal space. And that doesn't mean until they get home from work. That means your own place, their own place. Now, we know financially that makes no sense. You're in a connection. Why are you paying for two homes, right? But spiritually and energetically, sometimes it just works. It just makes sense. And I'm a Sagittarius who would not frown at that. I would love to cohabitate, but I have learned from cohabitating that it doesn't work. And I also know a few Sagittarians that are married and have two separate houses from their significant or their spouse. Okay, basically it's not like they went out and bought a separate home, but they didn't give up their bachelor pad or bachelorette pad. They kept it as the second home, and they're not always at the second home, but it's a place for the two of them so that it doesn't feel like they're invading each other's space. And so I say all of that to say that that's kind of an energy that I'm picking up for the Sagittarian collective. Those of you who have called in this romance here, it just feels like there's a boundary or some type of standards that are being set out. I'm hearing like, okay, I like my towels folded this way. Everybody needs to be home and in bed by 11. We turn our phones off at, okay, that's a little extreme, but I'm saying that you're having that conversation in this union about what's acceptable and what's not acceptable, okay? My examples have been so lame today, guys. Sorry. Now look at Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, Sagittarius. Look. Oh my God. You have called in wish fulfillment, destiny, your heart's true desire, stability, moreover, nurturing, okay? Yourself, others. I feel like Sagittarius might be the bank for the new year. That's what I'm feeling. I know that's a bold statement. And you know, Sagittarians, we are very generous and charitable, but we don't like people coming to our pocket every 5 minutes. So I get any hesitation in that statement, but at the same time, I do feel like, Sagittarian, you're the bank this year. And when I say that is that you have somehow secured yourself financially, okay? To where you have no concerns over your money. I feel like even if you've gotten down to, you know, maybe you had to drain your checking account, but you still got plenty of your savings. And so you're just trying to maneuver that checking without having to touch the savings. I feel like you're finding that, you're figuring that out. Okay. That's an energy that I'm getting here. And not only that is that if you're not the bank itself, meaning that your loved ones aren't coming to you for the loans or the assistance, then you are teaching others, or better yet, showing others how it can get done. And I say that with the understanding that you didn't know how before. You may have struggled in the past. And so somehow, Sagittarius, I feel like in the year 2021, your ends meet. And people who know you, who know that it's been a struggle for you, are going to be like, how did you do that? Okay. Well, the Magician. Okay. First of all. Okay. But you have called in love. Your wish fulfillment is here with stability. Okay. There's a sacred union coming in for you, and you are headed towards your destiny. Knight of Swords and the Two of Wands. Okay, I'm going to clarify to see what other information comes out on that. but absolutely amazing. Knight of Swords and the Two of Wands. Why is this here for Sagittarius for the year of 2021, please? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, a solid and firm offer coming to you. And the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Sagittarius, baby. Hold that thought just 1 second. I gotta step away. I gotta check my lunch here in the oven. Okay, so Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Sagittarius, you are receiving complete emotional fulfillment in the year 2021. I feel like your money is good. I feel like wish fulfillment is coming for you. I do feel like this is a material year for you. When I say that, I'm not talking about you're materialistic. What I'm saying is that your desires, your intentions that you have set are going to materialize for you. Okay, that's what I'm feeling for you, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and put some romance angels on this. For the sign of Sagittarius, what is it that they need to know in the year of, hold on, there's one already flipped here, true love. Absolutely. What is it that Sagittarius need to know in the year of 2021 in love, please, Spirit? Separation. Okay. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Interesting. What's at the bottom? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, so let me take a listen here. Because why is separation here when there's a union coming in? There is a union coming in, according to the rest of the cards. So separation, I feel like it's speaking to those of you who have been separated. So I'm looking at the image. Okay. Look at this. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Wow. This is talking about those of you who have been in separation, okay, from your divine counterpart. I'm picking that up very strongly. I'm not picking up soulmate energy. I'm picking up divine counterpart, divine masculine, divine feminine, meant to be together energy. You've been separated. You've been apart. And for many of you, you've been apart for a very long time. I know the lighting is terrible on these cards, but you see how he's here and she's laying there? It's almost like a dream, right? Where she's holding his hand, okay? Is she awake? She's looking up. She's looking up. He's looking over. It's giving me this dream state of a connection where you two are speaking to each other on the astral plane type of energy. That's what I'm getting. Like, it's almost as if he's not physically there, but he's there in energy. Okay, I hope that's making sense. Now, let me take it up. See up here where the little cherubs are. This is telling me, or the Spirit is telling me, that the angels are bringing you two together. Okay. So I know that sounds so outlandish, but I was like, why, Spirit? This is what I was asking. Why separation? Okay. And it like just came like a shot out of the dark here. I feel like you two are energetically connecting with one another, okay? And somehow it's like having one of those dreams that feel so real, okay? It's astral travel, it's lucid dreaming, and it feels so real that it calls the connection in. I hope I'm saying this right. It's like the angels are up here bringing the two of you together, and neither of you can understand it, is what I'm hearing. So for those of you who have never met your divine counterpart, your twin flame, and you don't have any clue of what I'm talking about, you may be dreaming about someone who doesn't have a face. Okay. So I'm going to tell this example here. It's kind of a two-part. So I don't know if this is going to resonate for me or not. That'd be beautiful, but I don't know. My twin flame, my divine counterpart, we were separated for many years. We were childhood boyfriend and girlfriend. And we were separated for so many years and like in complete no contact. I didn't even know anything about any of this, okay? But and this was before Facebook, because I do believe MySpace was in existence, but I really was not like a social media person at all. Like people literally begged me to join Facebook when it first came out. Like, and it still took me like a year. Anywho, let's stick to the subject. I used to have dreams about my divine counterpart. We didn't see each other. I didn't know what he was doing. Like I hadn't seen him since we were like 12 or 13 years old. This was a person of the past. And I would dream of him. But his face, sometimes it either wasn't there or it was his face as I knew him as a child, but we were in adult situations, if you get my drift. Or um like he would come up from behind. He was always dressed in all white. And it's so crazy because when we finally connected on Facebook, there was this picture of him in all white. And it like my whole breath just like sucked right out of my body because he kind of looked like he did when we were kids. He's extremely handsome. I know I'm biased, but anyways, he's extremely handsome. And he kind of looked like we did facial wise, but he was very much a man in this all white ensemble. And it took my breath straight out of my body when I seen that image. Like it was we connected on Facebook finally, and I was going through his pictures and I seen that. And he requested me, first of all. But anyways, trying to get back to this separation. We were in separation. I didn't know that at the time, but we were in separation and I was having dreams about him, and they would come like every 6 months to a year, okay? Until we reconnected on Facebook. It wasn't until when Facebook came about and we reconnected, that was when the dreams stopped. I haven't had one of those dreams in a long time. I do dream about him, but not this dream. It was very reoccurring. This is the energy that I'm getting here with you guys, Sagittarius. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. I'm trying to get to the point of it, but there's something here about in the dream state that is connecting the two of you. And it's almost like, this is a terrible example, but what's coming to mind is Freddy Krueger, right? Well, in that dream state where what happens in the dream is real, that's what I'm getting. Okay? Took me forever to get to it, but that's what I'm trying to explain here. In the dream state, whatever is happening in the dream, you two can feel in the physical realm. So, and the angels are in the midst making it happen. Okay? It's angelic energy that's causing you to feel like when you wake up, like, wait a minute. And it's going to make you want to call them, or they're going to want to call you, something like that. Okay. All right. Moving on. Whew, that was a lot. Okay. And then it was the getting to know each other at the bottom of the deck here. So there's also some information here especially for those of you who do not know your divine counterpart, where you're going to be meeting them. Okay. And you're going to be in the beginning stages and you're going to be getting to know each other. All right. Let me get some magic on this. Whew. All right. Where we at? Okay. Not too bad. Sagittarius might be the longest though. Okay. For Sagittarius, what is it that they need to know for the year of 2021? Triple moon. Embracing all aspects of yourself, the divine and the earthly. Beautiful. Absolutely love that energy. Triple moon. What's at the bottom? Fire. Of course. The element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion, and positive transformation. Beautiful. Fire. Okay. So work with the element of fire. Please don't burn anything down, Sagittarius, but sit by the campfire. Something to that effect. That is going to help you in the year of 2021. All right. So let's get you a major arcana on this. The sign of Sagittarius, what is it that they need to know for the year of 2021, please? Almost. The sign of Sagittarius. What is it that they need to know? Thank you. Justice. I thought it was the sun at first. I got really excited. I gotta take my emotion out of this, guys. Justice is here, okay? Beautiful energy. So just and fair decisions are going to be happening. This is a supporting energy for you throughout the year of 2021, and strength is at the bottom of the deck. I like that. Okay. So stand strong. I heard be fearless. Okay, Sagittarius? Beautiful. All right, so let's get you a animal spirit. Okay, I heard shuffle. I think I keep forgetting to shuffle this deck before I get started, and that's because this is like the third time. So, for Sagittarius, what is it that they need to know for the year of 2021 for Sagittarius, please? What is the guidance here? Okay. Sagittarius, what is the guidance for the year of 2021, please? Okay. Skunk spirit, know your worth. Okay. 54. Let's read. Know your worth. That's beautiful. That's that boundaries right there, Sagittarius, that I was talking about earlier. Let's read though. Okay. If I can find it. Okay. What do you value? What do you believe in? Is your best, most authentic self on display? Skunk spirit comes as a reminder that you can be proud of who you are and what you have accomplished. Know your worth. Not everyone will agree with you or share your values, but you can walk with your head high, knowing that when you express your integrity, others can feel your authenticity and will be inspired by it. Be who you are, and if your reputation precedes you, good. You have much to be proud of, and Skunk Spirit wants you to be your best self and the true you. That's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. So I'm not going to add too much to that, but I am hearing a message about boundaries, right? With skunks, you have to have some boundaries, okay? Or you might get, okay, a whiff of something you didn't want. So there is this very big emphasis for you, Sagittarius, to have boundaries. Look at this. Separation is even telling me that, okay? So this separation is not about, there may be some of you Sagittarius who are going to be splitting, okay? But I do not see that or feel that here in this energy. What it is, it's about boundaries. It's about setting limits. It's about drawing that line in the sand, okay? All right, I think that is it. That is your message, your yearly forecast for 2021, Sagittarius. Love and light.